Right here.
Good morning, Honorable President, His Excellency President, First Lady, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to thank Atlantic Council so much for taking African issues serious, and the United States government for being part of the Somali development and good governance. My name is Rosemary Segero. I'm the president of Hope for Tomorrow. We focus on conflict resolution and violence prevention. I have attended all the Somali events in this city praying for Somali, and I'm just so happy that Somali at last has a government, and may God bless Somali and also bless America, which has been part of this. Now that you are here and with your good leadership, how can I work with Somali professionals who are based in San Diego, 10 of them. They are pilots, they are professionals, they are doctors, and they are really interested in going back to their country and develop their country. And in fact, we have a paper on that, which we have written, and I'm so happy to have attended this event here. How do you welcome them back with their projects, with their professionalism? They need to be part of you. You cannot do it alone. And me, even being a Kenyan, I still want to work with you. And now that the First Lady is here, First Lady, encourage the President to focus on women, young girls, and women, and empower women. Inclusion, we want more than 20 women in Parliament too, Mr. President. If you work with with women, the government will be very, very nice and put more women in Parliament. So how are we going to work with you? The Somalis in San Diego, United States, and all over the world who are professionals. You need to give them freedom, be part of you, work with you. Thank you so much. And welcome.
Thank you, Rosemary. I guess the question, is twofold, Mr. President, on the role of the diaspora can play in Somaliland's development and the role women can play.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I think, Somaliland has a very strong diaspora. And Somaliland is abroad, anywhere within states or in other countries, do always play, the communities play a very, very, very important role in helping people. They send money. They always support the cause of Somaliland's independence. And they always come to the country and organize meetings, and they also spread the cause of Somaliland wherever they are. So for us, as far as we're concerned, we are always welcoming Somaliland diaspora. And as a matter of fact, very soon we will be holding a big conference in Somaliland itself, inviting intellectuals and from Somaliland who are coming from all over the world to discuss issues concerning Somaliland, and how to spread it throughout the world. And also, we are prepared to listen to their advice and to their expertise and to benefit from their expertise in all fields. So, in fact, this meeting is going to be held very soon.
I think it's better. I thought the question had much more relevance to Somalia than Somaliland, because our diaspora have been returning back to the country for the last 2 years. And they are, our parliament is led by people from diaspora. There are a dozen of cabinet ministers who came from diaspora, including myself. Our business and economy is run by our diaspora. So the diaspora is part and parcel of Somaliland's development. So thank you very much. I think the President gave a pretty comprehensive response on that.
And would either of you care to address the issue of women?
Yeah.
Women play a very important role in our political system. As a matter of fact, my government has appointed more women in government than any previous administration we had in our country. We have two full ministers, and they are also in various parts of the administration, at every level of administration. And in fact, also, the Somaliland government has proposed to Parliament to increase the number of women which would be elected to Parliament, to giving them a quota. According to our law, it's very difficult to give a quota, but we have submitted a proposal to Parliament because, in our culture, in fact, it's the women themselves who have not been supporting the movement of the women to be chosen in parliament to a very large extent because of their belief that the women's role is in the house. But the Somali government has been putting proposals forward to parliament, and we are hoping that more women will be given a chance to engage in politics and to be elected for political participation in parliament and other elected bodies.
Thank you, Mr. President. Here.
Tony Carroll, welcome, Mr. President. And I can tell you from personal experiences that my house runs a lot better when my wife and daughter are in charge. So I think it's a good idea to follow that comment. I thank you very much. It's been my honor and privilege to have visited Hargeisa and meet with you in the past, and I'm delighted with the great success and very proud that you've been able to move so boldly. One of the constraints that still impedes the development of Somaliland's economy is the inability of remittances to flow freely. I hope that while you're here this week, you'll have an opportunity to speak with the Treasury Department, I think, who are unduly restrictive on monitoring and restricting those flows, financial flows, because certainly the case of remittances into Somaliland has been a big part of the success, and I think that more could be done if reasonable measures were taken in allowing those flows, financial flows, to continue.